Hello, it's February, almost February. It's been a little bit since I did this, even though there's probably two coming out today. Um, I'm not really sure what to say. I'm gonna try not to say a lot, but you know, this industry is not easy, um, especially as an independent. Unless you have an independent, unless like a lot of companies, like one of the first companies I worked for, it grew up within the mall system, so it had mall contacts, so we ended up getting mall contracts, multi mall. So it was easy. It's easy to build that way. Um, you know, I I don't know. You can't second guess your choices years after they're made. I mean, we it just you can't do it. You're just going to terrorize yourself and it's not going to do anybody any good. But when you're younger, we always look at well, this is part of climbing that mountain. You know where you are on that mountain comparison to how hard you climb. As long as you're at the first half of it, the future is could be anything you want to make it. You can do whatever you want to do. And when you get top of it and you start coming down, you don't realize right away what's going on around you. Is that the world is changing, the industry is changing, and we all hope that it changes for the good, either that we have a part in it or we don't. You always want to see whatever you do get better. Every sport's that way. Baseball now is nothing compared to baseball was 20 years ago or even 10 years ago. So every industry and goes through that. Um, but when you're coming down there, you start realizing that how many shots that you might not have did that great for, or you didn't show up for, and I mean show up mentally. I've always showed up, so with the exception of last year with the vehicle issue, and we have that halfway solved. I mean, I do have a way to get to places now, depending on days, but I do have a way to get there. Uh, so, but you always think about, well, there's next time. There's a next time. Well, there's not always a next time. And so when you're coming down that hill and you're coming down that last bend, you start to realize that this could be it. This could be the final run. And I had that thought the other day. You know, uh, for whatever reason, I couldn't get paid, and it put me in a situation where I started getting shut off notices for stuff. And we got through it temporarily, and I was able to pick up something, but it's totally based on commissions. And after almost 30 hours this week, I had nothing to show for it. But we got to keep fighting, and the industry bouncing back is something that we all hope to be a part of. But the main point is you want to see it. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Am I done? Could this be my last year? I I don't know how much fight I have. Everything's a fight. You know, you're gonna realize that you gotta save yourself. Every round you have to get up and fight for and fight in, and it has a toll on you. You know, whatever that is that keeps you going forward, or whatever it is that keeps you in the hunt. You gotta hang on to, and I'm at that moment now. I'm grasping. Um, you know, we don't do this to get to the end of it and say, well, we did it. Regardless what anybody says, they don't run the Boston Marathon just the sole fact to finish. They want to do the best they can. Sometimes finishing isn't the best we can, and you don't play sports to sit on the sideline. You don't play that stuff to lose. You know, so that's it. I know it's not making a lot of sense, but we're gonna we got some prospects. I don't know how they're going to turn out, but I'll just got to keep pushing because I have responsibilities and I'm not going to get any help from anywhere really. So that's it. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you later.